righty. Oh, wrong. The wrong one. Wrong one. That one. That one. Alright, so where we last left off, we're trying to go get a stuck trailer. So spoopy voice from nowhere scare me. I didn't hear a spoopy voice, so unless it was mine, I don't know what to tell you, Claywell. It's not gonna end well if you already got spoopy voices. How's the rest of your Saturday gone, Mr. Claywell? Good. Well, I think we'll get that on the way back. I think there's some little odd jobs on here. And of course the ads start that fast. Well, that's not good. I forgot that when the way I set it up is it drops one really fast. So we'll lock it up and wait for the ad break. Yeah, the drainage, which doesn't tell you until you pull into it. So I'm not too worried about the time trial ones, because I don't know as I'm good enough to do the time trial ones. But if they're not time trial, I want to try to get them done. So throw that up there for now, and if I remember, I will do it again towards the end. Because Mr. Claywell is an awesome individual. You are more than welcome, sir. Oh. Popped wrong. Waiting for the ads. Is it just part of the DLCs that you have to create stuff? Those maps kind of look like the ones you were on. Yeah, okay, so it is just part of the maps that you have to create stuff. Okay. That's cool. Q-Q-Ka-choo. Right, okay. I do think that is cool, though, that you have to transfer everything to an area, craft something, and then take it somewhere else. I do. And there we're back. So, we will carry on our way. With Girth. And I think with Girtha it'll be in our best interest to stay on roads as long as possible. Part of me does want to cut down off the hill right there, but I don't think Girtha will like that too much. So we'll come around here. Right turn, Clyde. knock down the road sign so nobody knows where we've been. Did I? I'm not supposed to text and drive. Okay. It didn't work. Alright, so it's right down there. I think we go past, if I recall correctly, we go past the rocks and then there's a wash we can do. I didn't even think. I wonder if I can even hook the trailer to this with this bed on. I didn't think about that when I started driving over here. That might pose a problem. Right there is where we want to go down. Miss the sign. Oh, that was the one thing I haven't got set up yet, is the overlay for the roll counter. Because I could make it, I just haven't figured out how to set it up to trip it. Might have to wait for the 23rd to ask. Free content. And I know, but like I said, why is it not? We can't hook the can we? Conflict adjustment. So we're gonna cheat it. The flip counters, like I've made the overlay and put it in, but I haven't figured out how to trigger the overlay. Is I think the way it's going, because like I made it, added it on, and then it's. Yeah, I don't know how to get it to like show up with words or to trip it. So like if you do roll over, how you have like your exclamation point flip or FS flip or whatever, and then it adds to your counter. That's good to know that we can't attach stuff with this bed, but we can drag the trailer this way. Alright, quit shifting, Gertha. Because I don't know if you've noticed or not, what's the correct word I'm looking here for? The tech savviness is not my forte. I can fumble my way through it and to where I feel like it's decent, but I am not by any means a tech support person. Over there by where we're taking this trailer, I swear the music that they have blasting over their PA system is Santa Baby. And now I have Santa Baby stuck in my head. So it's not with the Firebot then? Because I know you do the way I thought you had to do it was the browser link with the link that Firebot gives you. Oh, okay. Yeah, Firebot does the counting. Okay. I'm going to try to remember on the 23rd. I think that's when you said you're doing it. The first tech support stream, and we will get in. So we're gonna see what this one is really quick. activate that so we can see what that one does. Okay. So you have to have... Is it 2 files then in the counters? Or do you do the one counter and then the command? Yeah, we'll just wait for the 23rd so I can have you show it to me on stream. How's that sound? Give you some content. I will have to look and see. Let's see. What day is the 23rd? Is it a weekday? Because I do better at catching your being on time to your weekday streams. 23rd. It is. Okay, sweet. It is a weekday stream. Okay. So now let's look at what drainage was. Oh, we gotta go to this side. Oh, this is find the pumps. Okay. Thursday night. Yes. Sweet. So we're going to... Okay, we gotta send Gertha back. Because we're going to take the bed off. Because even though it's a really good bed, if you can't hook a trailer to it, what's the point? Alright, now let's see here. Where is... We're going to... Does that one have... Well, I don't know what the difference is. Should we take the Chevy or the Hummer for this one to go find the pumps? Because the Chevy's lifted. The Hummer, I got when we were running around in Alaska that one day, and I don't have a lot of the upgrades for it because I haven't been back to Alaska. You don't think a Scout would make it? Okay. So we're probably going to want some weight on it then. Let's see, what beds do we got that we can throw on here? We could throw the maintenance frame on this one. That would give us some weight and some stuffings. Should we do that? Let's see. Yeah, we can always take this one. So now, oh yeah, I don't think the Scout would make it all the way out to that one. So, whereas we're right here, we'll run up to that one. Oh. Wow. It's got some great speed. Brakes need to be better. And the turning. When you're on the brakes. Going to cause some issues. So, let's go up this side. I'm hoping that it wasn't a bad choice. Oh, excuse you, tree. I'm sorry to disturb your slumber. Hoping it wasn't a bad choice to put this bit on here. I just wanted the fuel. Okay, Apparently that is muddier than anticipated. I think the only scout that would make it on this one would be your little scout. I think the little scout would not have any issues. Fortunately for me, I don't have the little scout, so we'll have to make do with other things. Grab high gear for a second. Now we should have to... Yeah, the road's right there. Okay. Right before you get into the swamp, you make the turn. Yes, that one has insane traction. Oh, oh, oh. We hit a tree. Oh. Because I've got to give you props, Claywell. I love how your stream is set up. I really do. With the flips and all that. I don't want to more or less copy and paste from yours, because then that's not fair to you. So if you feel like anything has been copied and pasted, please let me know. But, oh, excuse me. Oh no. But I would, oh, there's nothing that way. Oh, this is not going to end well. Well. Well, that is quite the pickle, if I do say so myself. Wait a minute. Can we grab... Oh, we can grab that one. Okay, so, turn the wheel this way. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, now we've got it turned down. Turned down for what? Now, can we just side drag? I'm not close enough to that. Okay, so let's drag our front end that way. Oofa. Alright. So I don't want to copy and paste, so what I was thinking, when you do the text stream and I figure out how to do it, is do more like a collision type counter. So like if I hit something, or like to where it does damage or flip, then it's counted that way. Because I don't think it's fair to you to more or less just take the whole roll thing. Well, I appreciate it. Appreciate that you don't mind, but for my brain, I know you didn't. But my brain says that it's not fair if I do it. So my brain wants me to come up with my own thing, like similar, but with enough change to it that it's not like, oh hey, he got this from so and so, like type thing. That's what my brain wants. So yeah, I don't know if the Scout would have made this. I think it was a good call to not run the Scout. That is some deep swamp goo. I greatly appreciate it. I am looking forward to it. And as long as I don't get my days messed up when that happens, because lately I've been a day off for like the last 2 weeks. So Tuesday this week, I thought it was Monday, and then when So then Wednesday, I was like, oh, sweet, it's Tuesday. Claywell's going to be live. No, it was not. So I've been screwed up the last 2 weeks on my days, and haven't been too impressed with myself for that. It's frustrating, and you start to realize when, like, I don't know if it's the same way for you, but a lot of the older people when I was growing up are like, oh yeah, time will fly the older you get. It just goes faster and faster, and it's like, oh, you're just full of baloney. You know, old people talk. No, they had more truth to that than I want to admit they had. I probably should do that. I should probably put reminder. Well, the thing is, though, is like I'll look during the day at work. You know, oh yeah, it is Tuesday, and then I get home, brain deletus. You know, it don't want me to remember. But I probably need to go set some reminders in my phone, because I do enjoy watching you play. I think you're awesome. It's just good vibes, good friendly vibes, and yeah. Right. No, I completely get that, and it's like usually like 3 days after if you don't have a reminder, and then you're like, oh shit, that was the other day. Yeah, I did that with my sister's birthday. It's like 2 days later, it's like, oh hey, that was her birthday, whoops. That is intelligent. Oh, intelligence at its finest right there. Because you realize what you do and you've taken actions to correct it. And then there's me like, no, I got it this time. I'll remember. The lie detector decided that was a lie. Yeah. Well, the lights are on. Okay. So. We are our hardest critics. Like, no. At least most of the people, or the way I've grown up, like, nobody harder on me than me. And like I'm way back on the podcast because I went clear back to the beginning to listen through. On that's a good thing. They say the first step to recovery is recognizing you have a problem. Where you and Mr. Ham were talking about the DIY, and he's into the DIY, you not so much. He made a good point. If you do something, you notice all the imperfections, and unless you point them out, nobody's gonna notice it. But it's really hard not to just degrade. What is this right here? The place beyond the spruces? I don't know what this one is. Is this a timed one? Detour. I saw a squirrel. I thought I saw a pretty dead. Okay, that one doesn't seem like it might be too bad. Alright. Now we'll go back to drainage. But I am truly enjoying the podcast. I've been listening to it while I drive at work in between deliveries. I'll have it on, and I've noticed that I start answering questions that you guys ask. Because, like I said in your stream earlier, it's just as I've never met you. I've never even seen Mr. Ham, but it feels like sitting down with some really good old friends and just having a conversation. And I have caught myself talking back to you guys on the podcast, and it makes you feel good. It's definitely a feel good podcast, and I'm really glad I remembered it the one day at work to be like, hey, I need to go listen to this because I'm interested. Alright, so we got that one. Oh, now the question is, can we get out the backside here? Do we dare get out the backside here, or do we turn around and go back the way we came? Let's find out. I don't know. We might immediately regret our decision. But it just, to me, it's a really good time. And the way my brain is, like, I've got to change it up every so often, but, like, I'll get hyper focused on, like, one thing, like, alright, we're listening to Sabaton Radio on Pandora until the brain says it's done. But, like, with your podcast, it tames the fucking brain. Pardon the French. Another thing I'm trying to work on is to curb my sailor language. Because you don't realize how much you swear until your kids start repeating everything you say. And then you're like, oh, we're going to get in trouble. Alright. Yeah. And oh, this is some chunky. There we go. You kind of hyper 6 hours a day. Oh, yeah, because you were talking about in the podcast, like right before you and Omar went out to California, that pretty much you and him, that's all you do all day is you're both drive, so it's not going to be that bad. Which I know this was back in like 2017, I think is what the dates were. Like it happened a while ago. So yeah, like I said, I just started it this last week, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. But with podcasts, it's like trying to watch a show. Like the wife can turn on a stream, a show, whatever, and do a bunch of other things, and like you'll ask her questions about it and she'll tell you what happened. It's like, okay, I can't do that. I've got to, I don't have enough attention span to be able to have one thing going in the background and pick up on what happens and do other things. Dude, the audio quality has been amazing, and it's cool to me. Like the first one, you didn't have your intro music, your outro music. The next one had the intro music. Like the progression of the podcast is awesome to watch. Well, watch with my ears. I'm not technically watching it. I haven't gone to the other platforms for the podcast, to stay up to date with it, but it's really cool. And like like when you changed and added the intro music, it's like, oh hey, sweet, oh they got intro music, and then oh wait a minute, the outro music is like, oh hey, that's new, and like you get to pick up the subtle changes, and it's like, oh, that's really cool. And the story of the kid in front of Mr. Ham's house, that was a wild ride. I think that was actually the first episode. That was. I wasn't ready for it to start that way. That was. Yeah, I'm glad the kid survived. Oh. Yeah, the poor kid, but it also messed up the dude that was driving the car, because it wasn't on his bucket list to hit a kid. And Mr. Ham said that the kid was trying to race. Wait a minute, I gotta look and see where we gotta turn on. Oh, I should have turned off back there. Okay, back it up. He had tried to race the car, and that's kind of how they got all tangled together. Which, as a kid, you don't, you got to give it to anybody that makes it over 30, because when you're young, the life preservation skills just aren't what somebody else's are. The older people. have a lot better life preservation skills than somebody who is young. We're gonna make it light so you can watch me get stuck here. So I'm probably going to be hyper-focused on your podcast for a while, and I am completely okay with that. Because it is awesome. And that's, like, I don't know if your line of work is in the electronic side of it. Like, you've obviously done some because of the podcast where you threw out your back trying to plug in an Ethernet cable. I feel that. So I don't know if like that's your service tech type job where you do computer work, but I don't know if you're on TikTok. No, you're not. We've had this discussion. There's TikToks where it's like, you know, when you and your husband enjoy the same game but on different levels, and it shows, or enjoy gaming but on different levels, and he's playing Call of Duty in competitive matches just going ham, and she's over there playing Stardew Valley. Like, I'm on the Stardew Valley of computers and you're up on the COD level. Okay, so that is a lot higher, like, technical than, yeah. That's crazy. To me, it's crazy that you can get into a computer and, I mean, I'm pretty sure you could sit down, take a computer completely apart, put it completely back together, and have it work better than when you got it. I'd be lucky if the thing would turn on when I was done. On the offhand, much like Mr. Ham, I can take my car apart in the driveway and put it back together. So, the computers is not my strong point. I can fumble my way through it as long as it's not tearing it apart and do alright. If it's got to get tore apart, I mean, I would love to try it, but it would have to be one that I would be okay with never turning back on for me to try it. Holy cow. That is crazy. Yeah. Yeah. You are light years ahead of me on computer work. We're just gonna bomb out this way now. Hope we don't get stuck. Yeah, that's... And computer stuff's always intrigued me, but I'm my own worst critic, and I dumb down my work so much that I don't feel confident in trying it. I have a friend that just moved out to Virginia, and he's in... Uh-oh, we're hitting something. What are we hitting? We are full on in a tree. There might not be much of a way to goof things up, but I can burn water, so we're it's like I don't want to find out new ways to screw stuff up. Okay, well, yeah. So for the most part, it seems like it's plug and play, but like the thermal paste and the fine. Are we gonna roll on this log? The fine soldering and stuff like that. Like if you're, and I don't know if you do like the whole motherboard wiring type thing, but like most of the computer stuff I've seen is like where they're like soldering on motherboards and stuff. I don't know how common that is because I haven't done anything like that. Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was like more or less brain surgeon versus like RN. I have no idea. Come on, Nashy Nash. I forgot. We called this one Ginny. The Green International, so it's Ginny. Okay. But like, there is... Oh, I am hitting that. What is up with these logs, man? Like, who would figure there would be logs in a swamp? Like, come on now. Probably the alligator I'm stuck on. I can't remember. Okay, so we got that one done. Drive 1 kilometer in the water. Hey, we got an achievement. Look at that. One thing that intrigues me too is usually Mr. Bean will watch the... Let's see. Oh, apparently I haven't been up to this watchtower in this one. So let's try to drive back so we can get Motel Woes. We've got that one. And then we'll go up here and then we'll... I think King of the Hill is... Okay. So let's drive back. The dude that makes the things out of clay, the one that I can recall is he made a death claw off of Fallout out of clay and built like a Vault-Tec vat and built this whole vat for the death claw to sit in out of epoxy and then custom wired and everything. Like that is very intriguing to me. How he's able to, do all this fine detail work. It just blows my mind. And I'm sure he has a lot of practice in doing it. Hi Frozen Lag, how are you today? Love watching videos like right there. Oh, and that's probably why I'm so addicted to TikTok, is watching those, because it's not the actual dude that created the YouTube video that made it. It's people will go like cut snippets of his content and post it up there. I actually think I do follow that guy on TikTok. But there are a lot of people that steal content that way and post it to get views. And that's probably one of the reasons I watch so much TikTok, is because you get to... What's the word here? You get to... It's like a sampler plate. You get to sample all these little snippets of people's videos, and then like if you find something you're like, oh hey, I want to watch more of that, then you can go to their profile and watch more of that. Really, it would probably do the people better to just go to YouTube and watch them straight up, because then they're the ones actually getting the credit for the video. What? Oh, that tree bit us. Stupid trees. But yeah, and there's so much drama around TikTok too that you've got to be careful with it, because some of it is just complete drama ridden and not really worth your time. Let's see if we can go off the log a little bit. How's Frozen Lag tonight, sir? You and your magnificent beard. One day, I will reach platinum status. Alright, we are out. Almost. There, she broke loose. Surprised there wasn't a suction sound coming out of that mud. There's some deep mud. I've also noticed in your podcast that I am not well versed in all the stuff, so just like Seacrest. When you say Seacrest, my brain goes, I think he was a skateboarder, Ryan Seacrest is where my brain goes with that. So you might have to dumb that down into Midwest redneck terms for me. Not Midwest, West redneck. I guess I'm more West than Midwest. So what? Wasn't he like a snowboarder or skateboarder or something like that too? Or is my brain just combining stuff and gonna cause me a lot of trouble? See, I don't think I've watched any of his shows though. That's soupy mud. Let's see if we can get up here and get some water slinging action. I'm glad I'm not the guy that has to wash these trucks. That would be brutal. What shows does he host on TV? Is it his show? American Idol. Okay, I haven't watched American Idol. Yeah, I haven't watched any of those. So that's probably alright. While we're mud bogging here, I'm gonna Google him. Because Ryan Seacrest, alright. No, I do not know him. No, usually I'm asleep before the ball drops on New Year's. I've never really been into that. Of course, it helps with never having done it growing up. So, okay, TV shows here. It looks, I know it's not the same guy, but it looks a lot like the main actor from High School Musical. Is what it looks like. Wow. You are teaching me how to be a married man now, Claywell. The problem is, though, she's going to be asleep before I am. Like that woman, I am amazed at how fast she can go to sleep. She's been mid-conversation with me and just started snoring. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? And she's like, oh, did I fall asleep? Yeah, I think you did. Superstition is a wild thing. And in your podcast, you guys have done some conspiracy theories. Let me trip my tongue over that one. I'm curious to find out if there's a superstition podcast, because you guys have. In listening to it, I've also noticed that I don't know jack shit about what goes on, because it's right. I think it's right here. We got to turn for the motel. Okay, because like you guys have talked about stuff, and it's like I have no idea. Let's see what this one is. Okay. What is... I should probably turn the truck off before we go here. Curtain... Oh, so that's... Okay. So we can do... Okay, we can do that. So we've got that one to grab. Oh, the I think the last one I watched was the spoopy one where you had the gentleman from Brothers Feud podcast come on, and you guys were talking about scary places and stuff, and Mr. Ham in the hotel. That one was a wild ride. We're gonna grab a little fuel, and then hello, old lady. She is determined. It is hard time. Yeah, like just walking through the door and immediately getting like. I'm glad he followed his brother's quarrel. Thank you. I couldn't remember. I know I said that wrong. Yeah, I said brother's feud, not brother's quarrel. Oh, really? What part of Utah did they move to? Let's see how far away from me they are. Like, oh, okay, so they're on the other end of the state then. Okay. Cool. Well, I say other end of the state. It's 3.5, 4 hours to get to Ogden, which Ogden is north of Salt Lake. Oh, you going to sleep? Where did your mama go? You going to sleep? Okay. And so it would probably take me the same time to get up to Ogden as it would take for me to get to Vegas. Kind of right in the middle of them two. Middle and off to the side. It's not a direct shot. Not directly in the middle. Little detour. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Should we drag that back with us, whereas we're going this way? I mean, we can't. As if this trailer isn't fun enough when it's hooked up right, we're gonna drag it the wrong way. Yeah. If he's still doing, I don't know if he's on his spooky stuff. I don't know if he's more into ghosts or like the supernatural type things. As in, it's dark outside, I'm not saying it. Indian lore, will go that way. There is, it'd probably be about 2 hours from them. Yeah. Something like, I'd say about 2.5 hours. Yes. That's what I'm trying to vaguely reference. I'm glad you picked up on it, because I didn't want to say it. Yeah, those. And the Wendigos. Yeah, I have I'll call him a really good friend. He's kind of a father figure, old enough to be my dad. Worked with him. He grew up out in that area, and yeah, basically nighttime falls, like it's just out of respect for him. I don't say it when it gets dark. So we need to take the side trailer over there. And we're gonna need what should we Let's see, which one are we doing first here? Hold on. Let's go look at the map. Yeah, there is a area, and we almost moved to the area in Utah that has a lot of that type of activity that goes on. So that was just the curtain side. This one, scout. Okay, so we chase that one. I guess we can just deploy this one as is. So we're just going to take this one out of the garage like this. Actually, wait a minute. I want to put a low... Do I still have that trailer over there? I do not have that. Okay. I was going to take a saddle. Because if we go over... Well, it's not really going to... We'll put the sideboard bed on it. That's what we'll put on it for now. Throw that on there. Then we will take this out of the garage, go like this. I'm figuring out faster shortcuts on here. We'll take the Chevy. Alright, so we'll go this way. Yeah, so yes, mouse and keyboard for controls. Yes, sir. Anyways, going back to the gentleman that grew up out in that area, he was running around as a teenager, and back when he was a teenager, everybody, everybody had a rifle in their hand. He was, I don't remember if he was hunting or if he was just out shooting. I'll tell you one of the stories he told me. Oh, as long as we stay on the road. He seen what he says was a deer. So I'm presuming he was out hunting. Anyways, it was off. For purposes of the story, we'll say he was out hunting. Shot at said deer, and he knew his gun. He was shot a lot with his gun. Knew he hit it, and I think he said he put 5 shots into it and never slowed it down. And I think he said at one point anyways, long story short, made it sound like it mid-run kind of stood up on 2 legs and took off after he knew he hit it. So yeah, it's all the reason I don't want to talk about it at night is because I've talked to people that have had instances where more or less they've encountered them, and I'm not about to play that game. He was playing Oh Deer before Oh Deer was even thought of. Yes. Yes. And there's actually a legitimate ranch out there under that name. No, for real. Like the stories of some of them is nuts. There was a TikTok. I seen it on TikTok. There was a gentleman. He's married to a native lady, and I don't remember who he is. I don't think I know the guy personally. Another instance. Yes, that ranch. And people, honest to God, live there. We almost moved out to that area, and after, we didn't get somebody else took the house, whatever, that we were looking at, so we ended up not moving out there. I found out all this stuff later. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know as I could listen to the podcast because my brain, I don't think would. A lot of the reason I don't watch horror movies is because I don't need any help to scare myself. And for some reason, my brain processes the horror movies like you process the horror games. So, and I think a podcast, I don't think I could do it. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Anyways, it's out in that area, and hey, go. Okay, my brain is finding shinies everywhere. This gentleman on TikTok. We'll go back to this TikTok. He was, he wasn't out. He was close to the area where all this place is at, which is, I think it's called the Basin, is what they call it out there. He was close to the Basin. He stopped for the night, and I don't remember. I think he was on paper logs. Side note, that doesn't really matter. Anyways, he was standing outside of his truck on the phone with his wife. His wife is, I don't remember what branch. She's indigenous, you know, comes from that line. And so he's standing outside of his truck talking on the phone with her, and she's like, "Who's laughing?" He's like, "Nobody's laughing. It's dead quiet." Like, I don't. And so he brushed it off, thinking she was. Wait a minute. Where are we going here? Hold the phone. Okay, I went the wrong way. And so they keep talking. She asks again, "Who's laughing?" He's like, "I don't hear it." And I think it was like 3-minute, 5-minute duration where she kept hearing this laugh, and he couldn't hear it, and she was hearing it through the phone. And then he finally heard it, and he said it sounded like it was within 100 yards. And he heard the laugh, and he's like, the hair on the back of my neck stood up. He didn't turn to look. He bailed in his semi, fired that thing out. He says, I drove for like another 3 hours to get as far away from there as I could. And his speculation was because she was of indigenous nature, that she was more... Where is this road? I should have put a waypoint. Oh, it's right behind me. She was able to be more along the lines of in tune with it. And so that's why that was their speculation of why she heard it before he did, and he was the one standing there. And it's just stories like that. It's like, yeah, I want no part of that type of thing. So I really don't see the road that this thing was saying was right here. Come on. There we go. Oh, let's just turn the camera into the sun. Also, like the SCP videos. Oh, I'm probably, I'm sure you've probably watched some of the SCP videos, like the SCP Foundation and all that stuff. I enjoy watching them, but I've got to watch them more along the lines of TikTok format, because I can watch a few, and then it gets to a point where I've got to just completely get and go watch something different because I start freaking myself out. So that one's done. Now we got the curtain. Let's see here. I don't think there's anything down there. Okay. Should we? Yeah, it's some of the stories that have come out of that area. I want no part of it. It's a big note for me. And also, like, it kind of goes along with Escape the Backrooms, because Escape the Backrooms is kind of similar to that. Like, I don't think I could sit there and play oh all the way. Nice. No sleep. What is that? Oh, lordy. Yeah, that would be a big no. Oh. Reddit. Oh, okay. I don't really do much on Reddit, so that would be why I didn't understand. Oh, we gotta slow down here. Yeah. So, like, one of my favorite things to watch on TikTok is they have, like, an AI voice read Reddit stories. Oh, that makes sense. And I get a lot of them on my TikTok feed. They're fun to sit there and listen to. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, some of them, like, you start listening to it and it's like, this is a nope from me, dog. You just swipe away from it because, like, you start to feel the air around you changes. And, yeah, like, when that happens, it's like, nope, and, yeah. Trees is for weed. That would... Oh. Ad break. I didn't see that one coming. I got talking. Flapping my lips. So we'll lock it up and we'll wait for the ad break. Oh, I didn't notice when you had the V open that it showed down in the bottom left corner your stats for your truck. That's cool. And I'm did I move the camera? I think I did. Yeah, I moved the camera so that way, because I noticed last time with it all on the top right side, it was hiding the jobs, which we're going to go track this one really quick so we can be on what we're going to do next. Yeah, so I moved it. Now when this window's open, it just hides the truck and the specs, so I hope it's better. I do. And I did, thanks to Angry Ninja, I think. I call him Angry Ninja because I can never, my brain wants to change it up every time on the middle part. I re-downloaded Destiny. Didn't re-download. I downloaded it to the PC. I used to play Destiny 2 when it first dropped back on PS4. I was hanging out with him the other night. I was like, you know what, let's just see if the PC can handle it. Handles it great. So I was playing it the other day. I figured that's what it was, but my brain, the J throws my brain off really bad. Yeah. So the G and the J just grinds my brain out to where it don't want to work. So I was playing that, and I might try to put a little bit of Destiny content out again because I do miss Destiny 2 a lot. It has changed a lot from when I played it. Like, it's back. I mean, when did Destiny 2 come out? Let's see. Because that was right on the tail end of when I took my hiatus. Destiny 2. I don't know if you're into that type of game or not. Came out in 2017. So, yeah. But the whole intro to it is completely different from day one release. And whereas, like, oh, the alerts have left. Nice. Alright, so we'll get back under the way here. We're in high gear. Right. I do like the raids. And back before my hiatus, I was trying to do a little bit of what Ninja does with the Sherpas and, you know, getting people through the raids their first time and stuff like that. I love the jump puzzles of the raids. I really do. And Ninja is really fun to watch and hang out with. The speed running is where my brain's like, yeah, that doesn't seem like it's so much fun. But I really enjoy the storyline that Destiny 2 has to offer. So I'm kind of torn because I really enjoy, like, I've got too many games that I want to play and put content out for just the 2 days a week that I stream. And so it's like I either got to come up with a schedule, or I need to stick with, try to figure out some way to do both. Turn the lights off so we don't kill the batteries. Now we'll jump in Ginny here. But watching his aim and how fast, like, he's almost, he could probably about do a raid off muscle memory alone. Watching them move and stuff like that. So I don't know if, like, a campaign run on D2 would be something people would be interested in watching. I almost did it tonight. Alright. This isn't the curtain side trailer, is it? Wait a minute. Is this the curtain side trailer? This is not the curtain side. Where is that? Why is that one clear over there? Yeah, when my mouth is working, my brain shuts off, apparently. Oh, I know. Yeah, he was talking about one of the raids he did the other night. He was on like his 222nd or 223rd raid, and I'm like, holy, like, them boys do that a lot. Which if you play it and you're like, I'm really struggling with this raid, I want to get it completed so I can, if your brain says you have to complete it before you can move on type thing, like, those guys are awesome. I would get burned out so fast running that schedule. That's the way to put it. And I don't want it to sound like I'm dissing on him. It's just not my tea. I'll put it that way. Holy yeah. Whoa, that's a lot of clears. And I'm a little upset because I tried to link my old PlayStation Network account for Destiny with. I completely understand that. I completely get that. Because I'm pretty sure I'm undiagnosed ADHD. My brother's diagnosed ADHD. My dad, pretty sure he has it. He's never went and got diagnosed. I know he has it. I've watched him do stuff. But there's a lot of things that I do that I'm like, wait, what? What was that about? So, but with that, and I'm pretty sure my boy has it too. So, just in watching how he acts, your brain gets bored so fast if it's monotonous, and if you can't find a way to, what's the word? Keep focused with your brain. So that's the changing it up helps a lot. And it doesn't have to be like, oh, well, I'm going to go play, if you can do it without the hyper focus, it helps. But all the hyper focus, and that's another reason why I say that I probably have ADHD, is I'll get hyper focused on stuff, and it's all I think about for 3 weeks, and then if I can't scratch the itch, then it's just like, oh, well, I'm bored of this. I don't want nothing to do with this anymore. So, but changing it up helps. It really does. It gives you a reprieve, lets you think of, like, oh, okay, well, what subconsciously in my mind, the way my mind works, when you're not doing it, still subconsciously you're like, okay, what type of content can I make with that game still while you're playing the other game, especially if it's not like a high. I'm trying to think of words here to sound smart, so bear with me. A high demanding. Is that the way I want to word it? Doesn't have a high demand on your. Anyways. Yeah, now my brain's stuck on that. Your mental capacity. There we go. English hard. Grunt good. Because then, at least that's the way my brain works. I don't know if everybody else is going to work that way. That's the way mine works. To where, like, even though you're not currently playing it, you're like, okay, well, I still need to do this, and it's running in the back of your head. Oh, and I get that. And oh wait, is this the turn? Technically, one in chats for shortcut. No, that's one thing I really enjoy about streaming is the interaction and talking with people. I think the word's introverted. I don't like going into stores. I don't like crowds. Yeah. If there's more than 5 people, I don't want nothing to do with it. So, but for me, the streaming, you still get the extrovert human interaction without in your comfort zone, in your safe space, more or less. So that's what I really enjoy about the streaming. So, all right, we're gonna try the shortcut here. See if we can weasel Ginny down through here. I turned. Oh, yep. I went the wrong way. Back it up, Terry. So, and I think you resonate on that too because of the concert topic, which I apologize. I keep bringing this up. That's 6-7 years ago. In my mind, it wasn't 6-7 years ago. It was yesterday. So, because I mean, my wife, she seems to enjoy the concert scene, and I've sent her favorite band is The Used. I don't know if you guys have heard of The Used. It's like she rocked the crap out of them in high school. She loves going to The Used. I've sent her to The Used twice, and she's a little upset at me. See, I don't know their album. She could probably tell you about it if she was here. I don't know. Bird and the Worm, and there's one other one that I really like that I can't think of the name. And the music video is all just, excuse you, trailer, hello. All the still frames pieced together to make the video is like those are the two that I can distinctly remember. Now we got to go to the motel. Okay, which way is the fastest way to the motel? That's 6s. We'll go left, then we hit pavement, go right. Okay. Yeah, I've sent her. I bought her tickets twice for the Used concerts when they come to Salt Lake. And she's loved it. Like, she's wanted me to go with her, and I can't bring myself to go. My brain's like, nope, too many people. I can't see what we're doing here, so we're gonna go to morning time. Too many people, and I would rather not be stressed out of my mind, worried about being around people, and not be able to enjoy myself. But so her sister's gone with her both times, and yeah, they seem to have enjoyed it. I just, the thought of being in that big of a group of people, my brain does not appreciate it. But I mean, it's, if you enjoy it, tear it up, by all means. I don't want to make it sound like, oh, you shouldn't do it because, oh, there's too many people. No. Like, that's why they make so many different things in this world, is for everybody to have some form of enjoyment. Alright, we are up on the road. I'm going to throw it in high gear because overdrive and Ginny and me don't get along. I usually end up rolled over in a ditch. So, well, good. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, texting and driving. The Blackhawk doesn't sound like country, but the other two do. I know who Garth Brooks is. I know he's country. Blackhawk and Travis Tritt. Oh, okay. And see, like, the country probably wouldn't get as wild as the others. I'm slowly getting more into country music. Country's not my main bread and butter when I listen to music. Okay. So, like, I'm more into, like, the Sabaton, Hollywood Undead, ICP, Rammstein, Little Big, which, I mean, if you're going to look up Little Big, forewarning, don't have your kids around. I call them the Crazy Russians. Like that type of music, which they're not like heavy metal rock by any means. They're kind of a cross between, I would say, EDM and hip hop. But the beats are really catchy. I think it's funny. I also have a twisted sense of humor. I'm not gonna. I don't know that one either. The more I interact with people, the more I find out I don't know jack diddly. So. And there's that one. Okay, see, I don't know the albums. I've listened to their music. Rob Zombie's another one I listen to. Like, most of those artists, like, would be like, oh, hey, I want to go watch them in concert. I don't know as I could handle the rowdiness of the crowd. Now, alright, well, now we need to look on Sid Mappy here. Oh, we've got a missing machinery one right there. It's not a time trial. We'll go grab that one, and then I think I've got this one over here. Yeah, local entertainment. Where did it? I think local entertainment and King of the Hill. We gotta go back in. Okay, we gotta go back into town. It's like, wait a minute, where are we going now? I just got done looking and I don't remember. Brain deletus. I think it's ICP that does Boogeyman. Pretty sure it's ICP that does Boogeyman. Had a guy that drove truck with. He moved up to Washington really good friend. He had wrecked a pedal bike when he was a kid, and so he had truck with crane is recommended. Okay, so we've got to pick up all 4 of those. Oh, bro. Yes, boogie woogie woo. Here comes the boogeyman. Yeah, that song. That was his theme song because he'd wrecked his pedal bike, and so like it looked like he'd had a cleft lip that had been fixed, and somebody at work started calling him the boogeyman, and he ran with it. And okay, so that's over. So yeah, we can do that. So it's, I wonder. Okay, so if we do, you know what we're gonna do? Okay, so we're gonna go that way. Why is this one clear over here? Anyways, so if we go that way, okay. But yes, boogie woogie woo. We'd play it. Most of the people that ran with him had it quick access on their phone, and every time we'd see him, we'd throw it on and play it over the CB. I'm gonna say yes on that because I was driving through, it was on Pandora, okay? I stumbled onto this weird song on Pandora, and I turned off. How did I hide my? How did I hide? Okay, I've done this once before. I hid my menu here. Hold on. I hit a button. Okay, we got the repeating hints off. What did I do? That sounds scary. Jeez Louise. Alright, HUD. Right there. I'm presuming it's talking about Dwayne Johnson's uncle. What button is it? Alright, let's look at the controls here. One. Okay, so I hit 1. Somewhere along the way. No. What button did I hit? So 1 or I? Hold. Okay, so I gotta hold it. Ah, figured it out. So, anyways, okay, back to my, sorry. Wait a minute. Why is it not staying on? I don't know. I thought I had it fixed. So I got loaded in, I don't remember where I got loaded. It was either Phoenix or, it was in Arizona. I got loaded. Had to go over and hook the 15 in Vegas, go north. Got loaded late. So I was rolling it into Vegas at about 1 o'clock in the morning. So there's little to no traffic. Like, Vegas was pretty well dead. Which is, if you've been through Vegas, weird to be through Vegas with it being dead. Anyways, I don't even remember what station on Pandora I had going on at the time. But this song come on, though, and it was called Shia LaBeouf. All I could do was laugh as I drove through Vegas because I thought it was just the funniest thing. I think it was called Shia LaBeouf. Let me hurry and look it up so I don't, in case you want to go look up weird stuff too. Oh, they've done a live version of it? And so it's... If you type Shia LaBeouf song... Anyways, they've done a live action of it. Jerry loves that one. She's weird. Of course, I love it too. Actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf song by Rob Cantor. Yes, that one. Yep. That one. At 1 o'clock at 1 o'clock in the morning when you've been up for most of the day, you're just tired. And yeah, it's stuff that shouldn't be funny is just hilarious. The question is can we get through this? I wish I had my... Don't know how I messed up my HUD. But I put it in high. Come on. I don't know what I did. I've done it once before, and I don't remember how I fixed it. But I like being able to see all my stuff. Arnie Hammer. Might have to. I know if I don't, the wife would probably be into that because she watched the whole, was it Jeffrey Dahmer that they put on Netflix? Oh, she walked around the corner shaking her head. She heard murder, and here she comes.
What is it?
So if you want to read about an actual cannibal, look up Arnie Hammer. He's an actor. What do you mean no diff lock on this truck? Oh, I don't think I bought it yet. I think that's the problem. She is now Googling Arnie Hammer. What did I do? Piss off, bird. How is Mr. CRJ tonight? I was mid-talk, so I didn't pause the brain. But yes, that's one of the weird things I've come across online. Most of the weird stuff I come across is music. Oh, I'm not even tracking the right. I'm not even tracking the right job. We want this one. There we go. Now we're on the run. Good deal. Alright, now I'm going to come out of this and slingshot here in a second. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this one over here. Yeah, I don't know why that Shia LaBeouf was as... Probably, if it wouldn't have been 1 o'clock in the morning and sleep deprived, I probably wouldn't have found it as entertaining as I did. But because I found it sleep deprived, it's hilarious. And so now every time I listen to it, it's just chef's kiss. Oh, it is on. Okay. Might have to call tech support to figure out what the hell I did wrong here. Neutral. Around this way. Oh, frame twist. There we go. Okay, so now we know where they're at. I should have took a left turn at Albuquerque. I took a right, though. I guess it depends on which way you're going into Albuquerque, which that is a weird town. Now, we're going to take the long walk back to the shop with our Lamborghinis. And I think I got to buy another. I do have to buy another sideboard bed. I think I took a wrong turn in Albuquerque. We'll do that. Purchase that. Did it purchase? It purchased. Purchased. Alright, now we won't leave the garage. Alright, what did I do wrong here? Get away from that. Alright, hold on. Oh, Google. Let's see. Oh, haha, found it. Thank you. Alright, now, let's see. So we don't take a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Let's do, need to go over to here. Oh, we can go through the log. Oh, okay, we know the way. Log station. Don't know what song is stuck in my head. Yes.
Would you be okay with letting the dogs out before you come to bed?
Mm-hmm. You don't... Okay.
Just don't go now. So if I'm still up, I can help.
Yes, the puppers do think they're they probably did get their treats. Or they are getting treats. They want treats. Oh, they got food.
Yeah.
That's better than treats.
They get treats at bedtime.
Yes. Do this and that. Okay. Now, we won't take a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Puppers love their treats. Alright. Oh, we almost slid off the road again. Alright. Now we know the way. I do like that you don't have to drive through, like, right through the center of the waypoints. Oh, dog's eating their own food. To get them to deactivate, you just have to get relatively close. I do like that.
Yeah? As soon as I walk.
Oh, it's 20 meters? Oh, okay. Well, let's find. I think I've got it set to Imperial, so let's find. Let's test this. Well, we got 0.05, 0.4, 0.3, 0.2. Go slow here. 0.01. Oh, okay. Well, then my test was faulty. We'll have to go. We'll have to retest that some other time. Okay. I didn't know. Claymall's just watching. Man, this guy's a Brussels sprout. So we'll have to find one that we can drive alongside of and see. Alright. My neighbor feeties are tired after the walk back to the garage. You know what? I didn't realize if those are going to take up one space or two space. Wait a minute. Where did I go? I don't know where I'm going.
Did you give Cuddles her treat?
No.
Did you fed her earlier?
I didn't feed her earlier.
I thought you fed her when I was doing this.
No. Oh, so they do take up two spots then. Okay. Well. Or no. Never mind. My brain read that as one truck will take one. So if this works the way my brain says it should, we should be able, between the two trucks, we should be able to get all four. I think that might have been what you meant. Oh no, my shock. Okay. Perfect. That's the way we want it. Left turn at Albuquerque. Yeah, so after we got done with the Pace commercials earlier, I went and watched the one that you guys were talking about, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense why they were so confused when I started talking about the locking saddlebags. I didn't realize they had that many Pace commercials because the one was all I'd ever seen for the limited amount of TV that I'd watched growing up. All right, we got to go out through the boonies here. We're in Sasquatch country. Been to stack on the frozen lag. New York City. Exactly. We had there was quite the discussion earlier of, oh, I can't break that one apparently. Don't run over them. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Perfect. That's where we wanted. That's a shortcut and a half, ain't it? Okay. Wait a minute. I gotta do this. Like a glove? Yes, that was very much an Ace Ventura. So, I don't think I can hook this the way I want it to. Oh, no. Oh, that was beautiful. I don't think this will go out far enough. Will it? Well, it might flip my truck too. Let's see here. So let's go back like that. That was. I couldn't have done that better if I drove it in. Like that. And then we will, let's see, detach. Oh, wait a minute. Let me tell you. Oh, I screwed that up. Alright, try again. So, what I need to do is I need to get into, or like that. There we go. There we go. And we'll do this. Oh, it almost rolled out again. And then we'll do this. We'll package the cargo. There we go. Now we need to drive up here to the next one. We're going to try not to... Am I hitting that truck? But I mean, what are the chances to turn around and roll your truck right to where you wanted it? Apparently this one got stuck while we walked back to the garage. Oh, that's some soupy stuff. Okay. We're going to try not to roll again. My word, that was great. Let's do it this way. Was the man-bear pig from one of the commercials? Because I think I read that right when I decided to roll over. And I don't think I got to finish asking that question. Why is this thing acting like it's struggling so much to get up here? I've got to have one... Yep. Just say I got to have one tire off the ground somewhere. Oh, wrong button. Maybe it was just the mud. Okay. So, let's see here. Where are we going to... Alright, let's try this. Let's try this and not... use gravity. Gravity. Try to come up here and then we'll back up to it. Hopefully. It's gotta be just the mud right here. Patch of mud that we're in. Alright, now, if we coast back this way, That should leave us room to... Now, the question is, how close do you gotta be to change trucks? Obviously closer than that. Alright. Let's go to the Caterpillar. Oh, alright, Clay. Well, you have a wonderful night. Enjoy your slumber. And we will... Alright. Thank you for the lurk, my friend. Enjoy your sleep. We'll chat at you the next time. Alright, let's get the kitty up here. Kitty wants to get friendly. Go about like so. There, activate. Activate and go! Oh, that is the wrong button. Wrong button again. See if we can do this. I mean, at least right here, if we try to roll over, it shouldn't go too far due to the fact that we have the other truck right there. Oh, it's gonna try it. Okay, so see if we can be speedy about this. Uh-oh. Well, that's not what we wanted to do. Let's see. Oh! Man, Bear, Pig from South Park. Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you, Frozen Leg. I don't know why my brain did not pick up on South Park. Alright, so we need to... I think what we need to do is we need to get directly behind, because we can't be on the incline there, and it's getting dark. I've seen... I can't say I've watched like actual episodes of South Park. I've done more watch on TikTok. Little snippets of... Wait a minute. Wrong button. There we go. Little snippets of South Park. So... that down there so we can do that. Then it is this to lift. Do this. Do this. You get my fingers all twisted up here. So the South Park thing was in the Man Bear Pig in South Park. This man cross between a man, a bear, and a pig shows up and is trying to destroy the town. Wait a minute. What button? Oh, that's what button I pushed. And so the one boy decides that he is going to try to figure out why Man Bear Pig is there, or figuring out how to more or less stop Man Bear Pig from killing everybody. And in the process finds out that his grandpa is the whole reason Man Bear Pig is back, because Man Bear Pig offered him some good stuff that they didn't think would come back to bite him later on, and now it's back to harm the grandkids of the people that made the deal with Man Bear Pig. And basically the only way if I remember correctly, the whole way they got rid of Man Bear Pig was basically to make another deal with Man Bear Pig. So, oh, there's a tree. You know, it's hard to see trees when you're in trees. Okay, so now got Ginny up to the road. So that's what I recall to the best of my abilities of Man Bear Pig. So we're just gonna run Ginny over there, and then we will leave Ginny hot-footed all the way back for the kitty, and then we'll go grab the other two. So, but how have you been today, Frozen Lag? How's your weekend going? Do you like the whole Frozen Lag? Would you rather part of it? You got a different nickname? Like, but what's your preference? And I don't remember if I did this earlier. We're going to do it now, because Frozen Lag is another awesome SnowRunner streamer. Amazing beard. Like, oh, they always go by too fast. Everyone goes by too fast. Yes. Knows what music station to tune into to have the best trip across the maps. And if you haven't, you should definitely drop him a follow and try to catch up with him. Lag is okay. Because I know, some people they don't prefer. Oh yeah, wait a minute. My tongue messed that up. Some people prefer the whole name. Some people prefer part of it. Like I don't want to randomly change it without you saying it's good. Put it that way. And I think we'll just back Ginny right up here. This isn't a... We're going to accept that really quick. We're going to turn Ginny off. And we're going to hot-foot it back to the kitty. Doing a lot of walking. Alright. Oh. Now, we'll see if we can get the kitty up out of here. Alright, well. It pays to be easygoing. Uh-oh. We put... Uh-oh. Is this not the... Well, that works. We're just gonna shove our way through the trees. There we go. We got the kitty out. Now... I think most people would have done this with either just this setup or with a low saddle and a flatbed trailer though. Okay, so we gotta go off right here. We're just gonna park it right in the road, smack dab in the middle of the road. One of these days, I'm going to figure out what days you stream so I can try to catch up. See where you're at in your SnowRunner adventures. now. Oh, 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 wrong buttons. We're off up the hill. I don't know who was transporting these parts, but they did a really good job at getting them in some places they shouldn't be. Anchor. King's Fault, huh? And then we're gonna go into crane mode here, spin her around. Raise it on up. Wait a minute, I need... I can't tell what I did there. Like a glove. Alright. There we go with that. Oh, I seem to like to pull the parking brake before I'm ready. Now, let's see if we can get... Are you being summoned, big boy? I can't tell. Oh, this might not end well. Floor it and hope for the best. There we go. All right. It is dark. Let's go to the morning hours so we can see where we're going to roll over at. Because that would be a lot more fun to see it. I mean, we know what's going to happen, but it'd be a lot funner to watch it. Wait a minute. Well, the road turns left, and apparently my brain said the road went straight. Glad we consulted the atlas, because that could have ended poorly. Oh, that could leave a mark. That little hole right there. Ooh, doggy. Drop the duels off in that. It's gonna leave a mark. Oh, now we're back to... Oh. All right. Now, we've got that done. Has anybody done any of the time trials on here? Are they fairly simple, or are they kind of a royal pain? What's the verdict, if anybody's tried them? And there we go. We got that one done. Now, oh, do we have to... What are we doing for... I feel like this is a... Is this a time trial one? A scout is recommended. Okay, so this doesn't look like it's a time trial one, but we're going to want a scout. So... let's see. Okay, so... we're going to have to think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do a game playthrough where I don't recover trucks, and I'm gonna have to drive them around. Okay, so you will give me, oh, and the ad just started. You'll give me a shiny nickel just to say F it, close your eyes, and only look to see if you are stuck broken? Stuck broken as in, yeah, damn ads. Alright, well, we're waiting though. We'll wait. While we wait, might as well get up, stretch your legs, take a drink, let the dogs out. Throw that out there while we wait. And we wait for the ads. Waiting, waiting, waiting. I don't got any good stories to say while we wait for the ads. Nothing. No good stories. We're almost through it though. And there we go. The ads have left us. Alright. That was perfect timing though, Mr. Mouse. You come in and the ad starts. Alright, so explain to me more about the nickel, about what you're trying to do. You just close your eyes and floor it, and if you hear a crunch, is that what you're trying to get at here? I feel like that's what you're trying to get at, but I might have misunderstood it. How is Mr. Mouse tonight? Hope all is well. Guess I don't need to try to... Oh. Apparently, we are trying to get a DUI in Michigan. We're going to go right up here, grab a little bit of fuel, and then we're going to go see about kicking some barrels. At a spot. Oh. Oh. You know, that might be entertaining to do. I'd have to turn. Okay, idea, Mr. Mouse. Turn the delay off because I know you can do that. I don't know how, but turn the delay off, and then put it in low gear, and do enable talk to text, or talk to text, text to speech, TTS. And have chat drive you from point A to point B. Thoughts? That could get unruly. Because you'd probably want it in low gear so that way there's time for the text-to-speech to work. But obviously, the way I'm driving this Scout, it's not going to be long before I wreck it. I don't really have anything right here by me to turn into a blindfold either. Oh, hit a rock. Drifting! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I do feel like that could get entertaining. Had to go make sure nothing crashed out. Did I just miss my... No, I didn't. Okay. Thought I missed my turn, but we did not. Go down through the logging yard. I'm trying to think of a spot where I could attempt this at. I mean, would you want like just run it two-wheel drive or lock it all the way in? There's ways we could make this work for a shiny nickel. Probably a good thing Claywell's already gone to bed. He'd want my shiny nickel. It's a joke, you know, because his thing's got a lot of crows, ravens, whatever they are. I think it's crows. They like shiny things. Is it crows that like shiny things or ravens? Now my brain's turning off on me here. That and I might be talking out of my behind. I don't know. This truck scoots. Alright, so I think if we go left here... Is it left here? Yeah, and then past the guardrail, hang a right. Got it. We're on our way. Oh, into the mud. Ooh, we almost did another flip. All right. Oh, come on. You can get out of there. I don't know which barrels are which here. Let's see if we can't figure it out. When it says kick barrels, can you just like use the winch to... Where? I think we're gonna have to... Oh. Don't know if I should be going over it right here, but... Oh, you know what? I see where we're supposed to go. Okay. Back it up. I think we've almost got all of Black River done. I think this might be the... Is this the last one? This might be the last one. Come on, Chevy. Not high gear. We want low. We want low. We're gonna do this. Because if we go faster than low, I'm gonna end up rolling off the rocks. It's just the way it's gonna be. Because I know me. Oh. And... Okay. So you just have to hit him until it decides you've hit him enough. Nice. That reverse is fairly fast. Alright, can we use gravity? Yes. Nice. Alright. Gonna burn some gasoline. Cut up over to here. Oh, I forgot you overheat that if you leave it in. Whoopsies. Don't know if I should be staying up here on the rocks. Oh. Oh no. And... Oh no! Oh no. Well, that's not in our best of interest. I would have left one of the trucks over there. I'm going to learn one of these days. Alright. Let's go get the kitty back. I was hoping that we could have just done that without causing ourselves any grief. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna have to find son of a gun. Alright. Only reason I grabbed the kitty was for the crane. See if we can't hurry and get these barrels kicked. Oh no. Oh, we gotta stop just in time. Just in the nick of time. I shouldn't have reset these. That would have been a lot faster to get back over there. But the brain said to put it in the garage. See if we can hit a drift right here. Nice. Is it the suspension? No, suspension's not down. We just hit the tire. Okay. Oh, there goes a shock. Oh, there goes more shock. Come around here. Come around here. And we are going to turn a left turn at Albuquerque. Oh, we just spilled the coffee all over in the cab on them bumps. Woo, doggy. Hopefully we don't have to clean it up. Let's go right through the middle. I don't see why not. Might regret it later. Alright. We did it. Alright, alright, alright. Feel like without the drunken driving, I get over here a lot faster. Seems like this was a lot faster than the Scout. Oh, until we high center it on that. And we're going to throw that in. Right turn Clyde into the mud hole. Move that in. Get on the hard pack. Alright. Up the hill we go. Oh, that. Oh. Oh, Lord. We just. Oh, somebody dookied in the bed. Eesh. Alright, now. Where is. I should have put a mark where the Scout was at, is what I should have done. I'm pretty sure the first barrels are right up here. Yeah, they're right up. Oh, so the Scout's right off to the right here. See if we can find our little Scouty Scout. Alright, so we do need to get out there. See if we can get the kitty out there. Oh. Hey, hey, camera, turn this way. I want to say the scout's right up here. Alright, so now let's change the suspension mode. That made it worse. Why did that make it worse? Oh. Oh, we're going, I think. There we go. Oh. Oh. Maybe. There we go. Alright. Oh. Barrels. Oh, I went the wrong way for those ones. Okay, so pull this kitty right up here. Put the park brake on. Change the truck to this. Get that stood up. Alright, now let's go back over here because I seen a way to get down here to these barrels. Okay, now do we go lower or do we try to go back up where we? I think maybe back up's the play here. I think. Oh, we took our lights out. Oh, we can't see. You don't want to get in the dark. No bueno. Take the mirror off. Okay. So now we need low gear here. What? I don't remember why I was even trying to go that way. There we go. Oh no. Oh, uh-oh. Nice. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can't get these done. What do you mean they're over there? Okay, so we gotta go back over to that and then up on there. Okay, so that one might not be too bad. I'm going to save that now, and then I'm probably going to flip again. Do that. Around here. Oh, I can see the. Okay. Oh, I can see where we need to get up on there. Right over here. But we're gonna go all the way up in. I think is the play. go. There we go. Doing some rock crawling. Now, okay, do we take our chances and jump off the edge and hope we land on our wheels to go down there? I kind of wonder. I mean, it's I mean, I feel like there's a waterfall right there. So, alright, let's see here. Uh-oh. Oh, I went too far off. Oh. I intended for that to happen. Okay, so now we can get turned around and go all the way down to the bottom. If we can get it done, then we're going to have to go get the kitty out of the rocks. Which that's going to be entertaining. Alright, down the stream we go with no lights. Splish splash, my truck was taking a bath. Keep trying to change the camera and I'm not even hooked up to it. Let's get through the creek if we can. Nice. Alright. And it's just starting to get dark again.